Finally, I want to acknowledge and thank the men and women of the Rhode Island State Police, the Rhode Island National Guard, local mayors, and local police forces across the state. They have been working in full force around the clock, and I mean around the clock, to keep Rhode Islanders safe and protect our critical infrastructure. I would say that because of their hard work, their professionalism, their discipline, their training, their courage, they are keeping we, the people of Rhode Island, safe during an enormously challenging time. You just look around what's happening in this country right now. Hundreds of cities, dozens of states, including ours, including Providence and Rhode Island, have been the victim of coordinated, violent, nighttime attacks in recent days. Last night was a very peaceful night here in the state of Rhode Island. It could have been much, much worse, but it wasn't, because we were prepared. So thank you. Thank you to every local police officer who was on guard and on duty last night in Providence, in Cranston, in Warwick, in Central Falls, in Woonsocket, in Pawtucket. We were prepared. Thank you to the Rhode Island State Police for working around the clock, for your courage and professionalism. And thank you to the Rhode Island National Guard. I will say, having been in on all this planning, having been working myself around the clock, and observing the speed with which they were activated, the professionalism with which they operated, and the seriousness with which we met the potential threats in the past 48 hours has been totally inspiring and humbling for me as the leader of these groups. I am in awe of what has happened, both the way the riot was handled Monday night, Tuesday morning, in terms of our ability to limit the damage, loss of life, no serious injuries, and the way last night we, the people of Rhode Island, enjoyed a peaceful night. So I'm getting asked constantly, Governor, are we safe? Where do we go from here? Are we safe? Last night was an overwhelmingly peaceful night. And we are going to maintain, we are monitoring, we are using every tool at our disposal for constant surveillance around the clock. We are as vigilant as possible, and we are going to use whatever resources and means necessary and at our disposal to keep the people of Rhode Island safe. My friends and family are asking me, are we going to be safe? And my answer is yes. We have a lot of professionals who know what they're doing. It is true, I'm not going to lie and pretend that there aren't attacks being planned all around the country, but I am going to tell you, we know what we're doing, we are on it, and I am prepared to do what is required in order to keep Rhode Island safe. And for all of you who worked like crazy these past 48 hours, I want to say thank you. You have made me so proud, and you should be proud of yourselves, and I know you're tired. I will say, I also want to let everyone know that earlier today, the President signed a provision which will extend our use of the National Guard through to August 21st. So I think that's great news. That's great news for the people of Rhode Island. We are relying heavily on our Guard. General Callahan is nothing short of amazing and outstanding, and the people on his team are, I cannot describe how much work they're doing and how quickly they're doing it. Contact tracing, testing, sheltering the vulnerable, taking care of us through the night. I want to say thank you, and people of Rhode Island should know, due to the federal government's proclamation today, we'll have the use of the Guard with the full federal funding through to August 21st. My final comment is this. I took some time yesterday to go around the city of Providence and see the small businesses who were vandalized and who whose shops were looted. And our Commerce Department, the state's Commerce Department, is ready, willing, and able to help you. Commerce Secretary Pryor himself and his team did a walkabout yesterday, was in touch with every single business that had been in any way affected by the violence. We are out there contacting every single business one at a time. How can we help you? Really, just how can we help you? You know, is it a loan? Is it a grant? What do you need? We want to be able to help you, every single one of you. On a very personal note, I will say this. It is so heartbreaking to go on those walks, because you go to these small businesses whose window has been smashed in, maybe something's been stolen from them, graffiti on the window, and also you see in the corner their COVID-19 plan, or you see a notice that they just opened. These are businesses that have been closed for months. They are just getting back on their feet. Tuesday may have been their first day of business after being closed for months. And the visual of seeing the COVID plan or the we're back open after COVID and a smashed window is so difficult to see. So I just want you to know, if you are one of those businesses, we're going to be with you, and we're going to stand with you, and we're going to support you, and we're going to help you get back on your feet. And to those of you who have been peaceful protesting, stay at it. God bless you, and thank you. And I don't want anyone to make any mistake about it. The peaceful protesters have nothing to do with and are totally unrelated to these attacks. And as it relates to the attacks, I don't know exactly when they'll end, but I want you to know we are being vigilant, and we are on it. We have 24-hour surveillance, and we're going to do what we need to do to, as a community, keep ourselves safe and get ourselves through this.